the other side.
I think, I think all of the little ones are rooting for Notre Dame because Tom is very much Ohio State. And so, I mean, so it's just funny to hear them banter back and forth. No one has, except for Tom, has any idea what they're talking about.
Oh, okay.
It's
Okay.
it's all fun. Are we having fun? Yes.
I mean, sometimes I think it's fully acceptable to pick based upon uniforms and helmets. I think that's definitely a thing. Um, but I like both of them. I like both of them. And can we just talk about the Ohio State band? I mean, if you're going to be in a band, like, would that not be the most epic band to be part of? I feel like Jenna's got something to say. She don't like the Ohio State band. No, she's muted.
I don't know.
Oh gosh, but I just think they're incredible. They're just absolutely incredible. And, both teams. I mean, you make it this far, both teams, both programs, both schools, I mean, are just absolutely incredible. But I feel like a lot of our base on this zone right here is probably from an area that's going to root a lot for the scarlet and gray, right? So, all right.
All right, we ready to get this party started?
Let's do it.
All right. So, welcome, everyone. And as you all know, in Mary Kay, we believe that women do not need makeup or great skincare to be beautiful. We believe that women are beautiful and valuable with or without it. We use our products to enhance a woman's beauty and confidence that she already has to help her shine just a little more. We believe in community and connectedness and that women are just better together. There's such a rise in loneliness, anxiety, and depression. And so we are creating a space where women can connect, celebrate one another, and all of our unique beauty. So welcome to your skin detox class. Woo-hoo!
So, if you have not told us in the chat who you are and who your consultant is, or if you are the consultant, say, hey, I'm a consultant. Go ahead and put that in the chat for us. And then also, what's everybody sipping on tonight? Anybody got any fun little drinks or anything? Rebecca, I have to ask again. I remember, oh, you've got something fun. Is that seltzer water?
I am a seltzer fan, but this is one of those poppy drinks and it's raspberry rosé and it actually kind of tastes like wine and I'm not mad about it.
So you know what I like and what I don't like. Would I like that? I don't think I would. I almost bought some the other day, but I had to buy a whole pack and I was like, I don't think I'd like that.
This actually tastes like a soda. It almost tastes like a cherry Coke or something, but not less on the Coke. They're
Cherry.
they're good. They're good. I'm not mad about these.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was trying to tell my friend the other day because she just got through breast cancer and I mean, we should all probably want to be healthier. And they used to drink every night, like have one cocktail every night, her and her husband. And they're stopping that. They've decided they're going to go no alcohol. And so what is it purple? What was that purple punch that we got at Trader Joe's for a long time?
The purple power juice.
Purple power juice. And then we would mix that with what?
It's just plain seltzer water.
Okay, that's what I thought. And was it like half and half? Sparkling water.
Yeah. It was like my little wine cocktail on the healthy side, no alcohol.
Yeah. So like if you're doing a dry January, a lot of people do that. That's a good option. If you're looking for something that kind of tastes and give you like a little spritzy feel, like that's a very good option. So we called it purple power juice. What did you say it was again? What was it called?
Purple power juice.
Was that what it's called at Trader Joe's?
Yeah. And now
Okay.
they have a pink one now, I saw.
They have a green one too, but I was always afraid of the green one.
I'm afraid of the greens. Anybody else afraid of greens?
Has anybody had greens that they enjoy? Because everything I've drank that someone's talked me into that's green, I'm always like, not again. Not again. So, all right. Well, welcome. We are going to do a giveaway tonight. So if you, okay. has anybody seen one of these bad boys or a version of it? Like red light therapy. Who's heard of red light therapy? Yeah, we've heard of red light therapy. So I've got this little guy. We're going to talk about how to use him. And not just this one. Like they make a million different red light therapy lights. Like eventually I want to get one of those masks that has the neck, all like I want the whole thing. I want to be looking like a stormtrooper laying in bed for a while each night, but glowing red. That's what I want to do, right? Like this will be okay for now, but later I want all the things, right? So this is okay. We'll talk more about this, but it has 7 different colors that you can use for the face and neck, and you can just like turn it on. Oh, right. There it is. There's the red. So we're going to give one of these away in the month of January so that we can all be even just a little more youthful and fabulous. And who doesn't want a new trendy trinket to use on their face? We all do, right? So, and if it's free, it's for me, right? So, all right. So what you're going to get to be able to be entered to win this jewel is 1 entry just for having your camera on. And I get it. If you're here tonight and you're like, girl, there ain't no way I'm turning on my camera. I don't have a bra on, whatever. First of all, nobody's looking, nobody's judging. But if you don't want to turn your camera on, nobody's going to make you. You just get an extra bonus ticket if you want to turn your camera on so that we can see your beautiful face. All right. You also get an entry for every $10 you spend with your consultant. There may be some products that we talk about tonight that you're like, oh man, you know what? I think I could use that. I think I'd like to have that. You can make a purchase with your consultant tonight. No, Liz, everybody can win. Everybody can win. Hang on. We're getting to you. So every $10 you spend with your consultant, you're going to get another ticket. All right. 5 entries. If you would like to book a virtual or an in-person beauty session with your consultant, 5 tickets. And then you get 10 entries if you're like, you know what? I think I could do this. I think I could enjoy becoming a beauty consultant. I don't know if I'd like it right now, but maybe. You just never know. And so if you decide you want to become a beauty consultant, spend your $35 tonight to get started, you're going to get 10 entries. Consultants, you get a ticket just for being on. You also get an entry for having a guest on. So that's why it's super important for everybody who's a guest. If you haven't already, please let us know in the chat who you are and who your consultant is. All right. Hey guys, love seeing all of our consultants on as well. And yes, Liz, for having your camera on, you will get a ticket, darling. And I'm glad you do. So, all right. So Rebecca, take it away.
Okay, so again, welcome to our detox class. We are super pumped that you are here supporting your consultants or consultants tuning in to learn how to detox your skin at home. So tonight we're focusing on refreshing and restoring your skin with what we call a detox routine that is easily replicated at home. So I posted today, anyone else got a case of the winter blahs? Like you're looking in their skin and you're like, what is happening? So detoxing your skin is going to help remove impurities. We're going to reveal that radiant glow, and we are going to be left feeling rejuvenated. Can everyone just go ahead and comment, please, rejuvenation in the comments, because I think we all need that. So we're going to walk you through cleansing, exfoliating, charcoal mask, deep moisturization, and then we're going to finish with the red light therapy. And be sure to take notes because what we're talking about might sound foreign and while we're discussing it. And so just jot down notes about different products or things that might stir like a question, because at the end, we are going to go through and we're going to try to answer everyone's questions that you may have. So we're going to go ahead and dive in.
Yes, yes. So we're going to start with cleanser. And so why do we cleanse? Well, we do for several different reasons. It removes makeup, dirt, oil, impurities. It cleanses our skin from top to bottom. So you got to remove all, even if you don't wear makeup, you want to wash your face at night before you go to bed and in the morning. So at night you want to wash because you've had all the stuff during the day. All those free radicals, everything from the environment that gets on our skin, and then some of it gets absorbed whether we like it or not. Some of it gets absorbed into our skin, and when we go to sleep, do you guys know that we sweat? Like, you sweat whether you know it or not. We sweat a little bit, and that stuff comes out of our pores and sits on top of our face. And so you want to wash your face again in the morning before you put all that makeup on, or even before you just moisturize and do all your sunscreen and stuff for the day, because you want to cleanse all that off, because the more left on your skin, the more aging you are going to have. So your instructions, now this is a 4-in-1 cleanser from Mary Kay. It's part of our Time Wise Miracle Set line. The one that I personally use and am in love with is the combination to oily. We also have one in normal to dry. It's 4-in-1, so it has your cleanser, your mask, your toner, and your brightener all in the one tube. So what could or maybe used to be 4 different tubes is in one. Simplified, easy to use. And so what you want to do is you just wet your face. You're going to apply a little bit of cleanser to your fingertips. You're going to rub that in your hands, and you're just going to rub it all over your face. You're even wanting to do down on your neck and chest, because where do we see the most aging, ladies? I'm telling you, it's our neck and our décolleté. Right? And that is like a very beautiful part on a woman's body. You want to take care of that area too, because we do usually take care of our face, but we do not want to neglect that area. So apply to damp skin, use gentle circular motions, and massage it in for just about a minute or so. And then focus on like areas prone to buildup, like your T-zone. Do you get oily in your T-zone, your nose, your chin? Like, make sure you get that good, because that might be where clogged pores and things could happen. All right. So rinse with warm water and pat your skin dry. So, I know it sounds kind of just like another trendy skincare thing, but it's a really good idea to do a double cleanse. And if you're thinking a double cleanse is a waste of time, do your cleanse, do it with a white washcloth or like a disposable washcloth or something, and then wash your face again and see if you can see any little things left from your skin, because especially if you wear makeup or sunscreen during the day, sometimes it just takes that extra little cleanse to make sure it gets it squeaky clean. So tell us about exfoliation, Rebecca.
Oh, yes. Okay. Exfoliation is probably a step that a lot of us skip, and it is probably one of the most crucial ones, especially as we age. So, why exfoliate? Exfoliation is going to remove those dead skin cells, and it's going to allow your skin to just to better absorb the products that we're going to use next. So, in my personal routine, these are not sold by Mary Kay, but I do a once per month at home dermaplaning. If you guys would like to see more on how to dermaplane, maybe we can do a little tutorial or something outside of this video. But so after I cleanse, I shave like the entire face with this. I've been doing it for over a year. Your hair does not grow back. I'm not growing a beard.
I was afraid of that, and
No,
I made Rebecca swear
every
that I would
woman is
not be a
afraid.
hairy monster.
I pinky promise, not happening. Okay. But then you're gonna go in with this guy right here, and you're gonna take 2 pumps of the facial peel. And then you're just going to gently massage that onto a little bit of some damp skin, avoiding the eye area. We're going to leave this on for 10 minutes. So what I say is put this on and then go wipe down the countertops in your kitchen. Okay. We're going to multitask here, or go tuck the kids into bed, whatever you need to do. But this is a glycolic acid. And it really does go to work immediately, removing those dead skin cells from the skin's top surface layer. And then it works on the remaining surface layers. So it goes deep, and it just breaks apart the bonds that like interlock and connect all of the dead stuff that hangs out on the top and then those bottom surface layers of skin. And then it releases them, and it really does just plump and just make your cells that much fresher, or it allows the fresher cells to take their place of the old dull stuff. Okay. So it actually increases the rate at what that skin dulling dead cells happen on our skin. So, and that's safe at home glycolic acid. For that rejuvenated look. So after 10 minutes, you just kind of rinse thoroughly, lukewarm water, gently pat dry.
And tell them about your experience whenever you were out in Arizona, you were not liking your foundation.
Oh my, well, this was before I got to Arizona. I
Okay.
hated the way that I looked the day before we left. And I was
Okay.
like, this is ridiculous. It made me want to throw all my makeup in the garbage. And I was like, Rebecca, calm down. Uh, had my own one-to-one with myself and was like, you know what you haven't done in a while? Girlfriend, you need to exfoliate. I'm not even joking. I use the same makeup every single day. There's no reason why. But you know what I wasn't doing? Exfoliating. And you know what? You get those dry, patchy areas of your skin if you're a foundation wearer and you're like, what is happening? That's because we're not exfoliating. So it has nothing. It has 100% nothing to do with the foundation we're using. It's how often we're exfoliating. You can use this 1, 2, maybe 3 times a week. So,
And what do we always say? Like, your makeup game's never going to be a 10 if your skincare game's a 2.
yeah, no, you can wear less makeup and look more radiant if you are exfoliating and taking care of your skin.
Yeah. Yeah. It literally doesn't even matter what kind of makeup or whatever you're using if you're not kind of prepping underneath. You could be using the most expensive foundation on the planet
Yeah.
and it's not going to have the healthy look that it could. I mean, it might look good, but like, what if you really did some good skincare? How would
Yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah.
So, all right. So, charcoal mask. Can we get an amen? And the applicator. Like, I'm a big advocate for the applicator, and I will pinch a penny till it screams sometimes with like stuff like this. Like, I do not like to spend extra money. And so, Tammy, you can do that too. That's an option. But this applicator, I feel like saves me money in the charcoal mask. I feel like whenever I use the charcoal mask just applied with my fingertips, I have to use a lot more product than I do whenever I use the applicator. So that's just my little plug for the applicator. Plus, it just goes on so nice and evenly when you use the applicator. So, why use a charcoal mask? It acts like a magnet to draw out impurities and toxins from your pores. Not only does it make a really great Instagram post, which is always fun. Every time you do charcoal mask, you should literally take a picture and like just post it or something because everybody loves to see charcoal mask pictures. I don't know why, but we do. So, but you will use like either this, a silicone applicator, or clean fingers, apply an even layer of charcoal mask all over the skin. Avoid around the eye area. You don't want to get this in your eyes, okay? Let it sit for 25 minutes. Yes, I know it's a commitment, and you will probably be tempted to wash it off before the 25 minutes is up, but hang in there. It's good for your skin. And I tell you what, if you even thought about having a pimple somewhere, it's going to like, you're going to see it. Like after this thing starts drying, it's going to dry around that little pimple or whatever, and it's going to bring that sucker right out. It's like magic. It pulls the oil from your skin and collects it, and you just wipe that right off with a warm cloth. It's literally like magic. So, I mean, you really can't explain it until you kind of use it. So, you want to, if you book with your consultant tonight and you haven't used this, this is a product you definitely want to ask to use during your appointment. You're going to love it. So, and you just wash it off with a damp cloth. And so you want to, sometimes you'll have to re-wet your cloth. If you are at the sink or whatever, you might have to wash it and then rinse it again before you get it all off. Okay. All right. Talk to us about the red light therapy, Rebecca.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So after your charcoal mask, you can go ahead and go in with any like your eye cream, any night serums that you typically use. So and just go ahead and put all that on, okay? Because you do want a little bit of a slicker surface when using one of these. Um, There she goes. I was like, please don't die. I haven't charged it. But this is another disclaimer. This is not a Mary Kay product. But this is what we are giving away this month. So why light therapy? Light therapy actually promotes collagen production, reduces inflammation, lymphatic drainage, which is actually my favorite benefit and the part that I see the most improvement of my skin. And it really just enhances just overall skin health. So once you select your light, this one that we're giving away has like seven different lights. There's instructions in there that tell you what each light does. My favorite, I also like this cyan one, which is like this tealy blue. But once you place it on your face, that's when it starts vibrating, and you just kind of take it up. You just move it slowly across the different areas of your face, about a minute-ish per section of your face. But that vibration really does just kind of help uh, break up some of the lymph that kind of gets trapped underneath our skin, especially if our skin is a little congested. And it really does make a huge difference. And you can use this guy 3 to 5 times a week for best results. There is a little bit of heat that happens with it, and it's safe to use. You can choose 3 different lights to choose in one session. So if you wanted to like bounce back and forth, but amen. We all want one of these. And we're giving
Yes,
one
we
away.
do. Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
and then
deep
moisturization. That's
moisturization.
me too.
Yes.
Okay. So then afterwards, you're going to go in with the moisture renewing gel mask. We're going to sleep in this. It does not get tight like the charcoal mask does. It kind of just lays and absorbs a little bit on your skin, almost like a heavy moisturizer. So the key to moisturization, hydration is key to maintaining a healthy skin barrier and just locking in the benefits of that detox process. So just a pea-sized amount of this, rub it all over your face, your neck, those upward, outward motions. This is for dry to oily skin. All skin types can use it. It does also have some ingredients in there that helps kind of seal up your pores a little bit. And it really is just a refreshing glow when you wake up that next morning. But pro tip right now in the winter, we're in the negatives over here in Northern Kentucky. And if your skin is feeling extra dry, I encourage you to start incorporating or adding in the hyaluronic booster. So the HA ceramide booster for an added boost of hydration along with this guy. So that is your moisturization.
Thank you. So I hope after all of that, you guys are seeing like Mary Kay is the #1 direct seller of skincare and color cosmetics in the world. Isn't that incredible to even say? And so all of our consultants get to have behind the scenes exclusive training, access to all the products before any customers ever get to. And you know what? For just $35, you could join. Just $35, you could unlock a 50% discount on all of our products and get access to all of the training and all the guidance. And sorry, I get so distracted by the comments. Oh gosh. Okay. Anyway, all right. So but yeah, so that's basically for 35 bucks you get to join. You get 50% off, like as long as you're an active consultant. So if getting a personal use discount or making extra cash sounds enticing, drop in the chat, sign me up. 35 bucks. You probably spend more than that. I don't know, Tampax, toilet paper, and maybe your coffee on the way out of Target. Like, that's all I'm going to say. Tammy, you might win this. You might win this month. Every guest you have on, getting on board here, you could win this. Somebody's going to win. Might as well be you. By the way, you guys know somebody in Lehigh Acres, which is not far from me, won that dang lottery, won all kinds of money, all kinds of money. I'm like, shoot. Well, it wasn't me. I will confess, it wasn't me. But your chances of winning this are better than winning the Powerball. I'm just going to say. All right. So, anyway, If you want to say sign me up, say sign me up. You're going to get 10 entries, which is really going to increase your odds of winning this. Plus, ladies, you can make some money. You can make some money. You can make a little money. You can make a lot of money. The very worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to get your discount, which if you're looking at some charcoal mask, some facial peel, some cleanser, it adds up. It adds up real fast. And who doesn't want a 50% off discount? You know, I paid more than $35 for my Costco membership, and they never did start giving me a 50% discount. Some things you got to look at and see if they're really even giving you a discount, right? And in Mary Kay, it's across the board, 50% off, whether you're a brand new consultant or a national sales director, everybody gets the same 50%. Tammy, I appreciate that you're already in. And you know what? Tammy would do that on a whim, because you know what she did? She rolled down her car window in Dallas, Texas, and waved someone over and said, "Does someone here sell Mary Kay?" We were legit at seminar. That's how Tammy joined Rebecca's team. Is that not a crazy story? So I think if she were on here and she weren't a consultant, she would say, "Sign me up. This is the best kept secret I've ever had the privilege of knowing. I want in." All right. So, Rebecca, close
Okay.
out, babe.
All right. So we've talked cleansing, exfoliating, masking, hydrating, red lights, dermaplaning. It's a complete detox routine for glowing, healthy skin. You can do this once per week or whenever you feel like you're looking a little dull. But when you do, just take a moment to see your skin. You will notice a difference. So next steps here, we'd love to help you customize your skincare routine, answer any questions that you have. So feel free to reach out to your consultant after this class. If you loved hearing about these products, we can definitely share more about them, how to get them for yourself, or even host your own skin detox class for your friends. So right now we want to go ahead and open it up to any questions that you have. You can either come off mute, ask them there, or if you're not comfortable with that, you can comment them, and we will answer them. But you'll get one entry for every question that you ask, and you can either ask us questions about the business opportunity or about any of the products that we discussed tonight. I do want to open, I know Barb, she commented in our in my skincare group a question, and I thought it was really important. I don't really remember the exact question, but we'll go ahead and open it up while we're waiting for other people to type there, because she is a retinol user and she wanted to make sure that she's not creating chemical warfare on her face, like using all the things. The best rule of thumb really is once you've kind of gone through the retinization period, like 6 to 8 weeks with retinol, start incorporating things back to your normal routine. Now, what we're not going to do is we're not going to be using the glycolic peel on the same night as retinol. You just want to separate those. So I would use this on like Monday night and then go into my retinol routine Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If your skin can tolerate that. So that would be the only thing that I wouldn't do, is doing an exfoliation with retinol. So, but all the other like serums, as long as it's not an exfoliating serum, work with your consultant on that. You should be good as long as you're outside the retinization period. So hopefully that answers your question, Barb. Good. Tammy, you have a question?
To clarify my question earlier, I'm already doing the microdermabrasion twice a week. On the other nights, is it safe to do the peel
Yeah. So
on those other nights? So
I would, yes.
that's not too much.
No, really the microdermabrasion really is just going to hit that top surface layer of skin because it's a
Okay.
good and gritty scrub. I'd maybe do microdermabrasion once a week. I was
Because
a
I do it twice a week.
die hard microdermabrasion girl. And then I
Okay.
fell in love with this.
I have not tried that. Okay.
Okay. Yes, try this and report back.
Okay. Thank you.
But yes, Tammy, I've actually, I mean, I don't know that it's recommended. But like when I've done like a radical facial and I do all those steps, like I've done microderm and facial peel on the same day. Now, I do not have sensitive skin. Okay. Like sometimes if you have sensitive skin, you got to be a little bit more careful, you know, but, you know, this girl's tanned with like oil on the trampoline. Okay. Like she ain't afraid of a little microderm and a little facial peel, you know, so we got to turn that back. All right. So Jenna said a facial this past week asked if you could use the facial peel on your lips. What would you say about that, Rebecca?
I probably wouldn't. I'd like to try it, but legally, I probably am not allowed to say that. I wouldn't try it just because this is some pretty delicate skin. So if you're dealing with some like dry chapped lips, I would go in with a little bit of the lip scrub and a baby soft toothbrush.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of really kind of work it in there. I would probably not use the peel. I mean, you could use it up and around. I just wouldn't use it on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
a little
and
bit. Rub.
something else, somebody I have learned over the years, and I've not always remembered to share it, is if someone absolutely cannot do any of our exfoliating products because they're just absolutely too sensitive, do you know you can take the extra emollient night cream and put it on a washcloth and put your finger, you know, on through a washcloth like that and just use that
Hmm.
if somebody's too like if they can just use that can be a good gentle exfoliant for them. So keep
Right.
that in mind. I swear that extra emollient night cream is liquid gold.
Heaven.
I mean, that
Yeah.
stuff, there's so many uses for that. That could be a whole guest event just talking about the uses for extra emollient night cream. Charcoal mask, can we use it on dry skin? Yes. Yes. And how often would you use it? I mean, I still think weekly is fine, you know, for even dry skin, but that's why you moisturize afterwards. You definitely don't want to just wash that charcoal mask off and like be done with your routine. You want to be ready with a moisturizer after that. So, and that, I mean, if you're dry, I don't really feel like that moisture renewing gel mask is optional. Like if you're dry, that thing should be a staple in your bathroom. And it's not even very expensive. What is it, like 20 some dollars? It's
Like $26.
like 20, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't know if the price had gone up or anything. But like, yeah, like literally that is the product everybody can have and keep on hand. So, and like you could even put like a little thin layer on in the morning and let it dry and you could wear it underneath your makeup if you wanted to. I mean, it's that like goodness. So, okay, any other questions before we kind of hop off of here and get back to the ball game in the living room, right?
Is this being recorded?
Yeah. I can hear it. I hope it's not a distraction because I can literally hear it out of my door. It's not, you can't hear it. Okay, good. All right. So let's review. So one entry for having your camera on, and Rebecca's got our like at the end of this month, she'll do like this awesome like spinny wheel thing, and we'll like make it live and announce who the winner is, but it's super fun. So she's right now getting everybody's names in there. So everybody did comment, right, with their name and their consultant, or if they were a consultant, we got everybody. So one entry for having your camera on. One entry for every $10 you spend with your consultant. So consultants, after we hop off of here and you get the sales from your customers, be sure to report those sales to Rebecca so that we can get them on the spinny wheel for every $10 they spent. So if you want to book with your consultant, make sure that you go ahead and do that tonight, and then she can report that to, all this has to be closed out tonight. Okay. Each guest event is all going to be closed out tonight, that night. And then those entries will all be going forward for the next event. All right. So 5 entries for booking, 10 entries if you want to be a consultant, right? And consultants, you get an entry for being on and for every guest you have each time we have an event. All right. Questions, comments, concerns, or outbursts of anger? I love that Tanya looks like she's feeling good tonight. She's been sick for a hot minute.
So I have a cough a little bit, but I'm getting there.
You struggle with that sometimes, I know. All right. All right. Is that it? Are we ready to close this thing out? All right. So thank you guys so much for being on. And I just want to, because it's just such a special day, because Martin Luther King Jr. Day is today. I think everybody is aware of that. And such a champion in US history and has changed the world for a better place. And did you guys see that his daughter was part of the coin toss for the national championship? Was that not? I was not expecting that. And I just thought it was super precious. And, you know, Martin Luther King made his I Have a Dream speech a month to the day from when Mary Kay Ash opened her doors of Mary Kay Cosmetics. And I just think that is amazing. You know, just in all areas, that just makes my heart, you know, just be so proud. And to know what was going on in the world at that time. And, you know, Mary Kay wanted equality for everybody too, you know? And so I just want to share her favorite poem. It had an anonymous author, so we don't know who wrote it, but I just wanted to share that from my memory as we close out tonight. It's, I have a premonition. It soars on silver wings, a dream of your accomplishments of many wondrous things. I do not know beneath which sky or where you'll challenge fate. I only know it will be high. I only know it will be great. So thank you all so much for being on. Stay tuned for our next event. We appreciate you and we can't wait to give this away to one of you guys. So anyway, have an amazing night. Love you all. Bye-bye.